Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 6 of the Apothecary Diaries, and the festivities have begun. There's something dark and eerie going on behind the scenes, and I'm not quite sure what it is, but maybe we'll find out this episode. Let's check it out, shall we? Okay, so last episode, you guys remember I was talking about how uh, the littlest concubine, how her helpers and the ladies looking after her seem to not be too thrilled about their position, they do not expend any effort trying to hide it. They are very outspoken about it, it seems. So hopefully this episode will get a little more into that and see why she's so disliked.
見て、あの方が皇太后様よ。随分若々しいです。実際若いの。だって主上様を産んだのが。頑張って産んだんだな。
Wow. Okay, so I guess that other concubine being so young is not that odd. They didn't even say the age, so it had to be like 12 or something like that.
次女ってのは主人に仕えるものよ。無駄に着飾ってどうするのよ。聞いた今の。次女の見た目が悪いと苦労するのは主人なのにね。
Well, I kind of saw this coming. I was just wondering when it was gonna start, but yep, of course. Yeah.
代理戦争の始まりね。私たちも行きましょう。ま、あの仕込みを雇ってるくらいだし、仕方ないか。仕込み？私のことか。あんなの恥もいいとこだものね。
Wait a minute. Are they really talking about her like that after? These are Liwa's girls, right? Didn't she set these chicks straight before? Like, y'all still acting like this? So these must be the other girls that weren't there during that whole thing.
なら、言いつけられない体にしてやろう。美女流の冗談だったんだけどな。
Oh, so they don't recognize her. Is that it? They think she's not around, apparently. Well, they about to learn.
何よ急に黙って。このくらいにしてあげる。
Bro, the Shin-chan grin, though. Oh, man, that's hilarious.
水晶宮での壮絶ないじめを2ヶ月も必死に耐えて。一切弱音を吐かず、私たちにまで気を使って。心優しい人士様が気にかけるのもうなずけるわ。
So she's starting to become kind of revered now between these girls because they're watching her endure all this stuff and she's just taking it in stride, man. I mean, to be honest, like their view of what's happening with her is not as bad as what's actually, well, it's they think it's much worse than it is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not really as bad for her as they probably think it is. She's just kind of dealing with it. You know what I mean? But they pity her because they're like, oh my god, all this crap she has to go through, and she's like, whatever, it's not that big a deal. They're being delusional again.
立場もわきまえられないの？これ色の衣だなんて。代理戦争があっちでも。特費と祝費の次女ね。あそこも仲悪いのよね。弱い14で若輩の特費と。
The virtuous consort is 14 and arrived later. Ooh boy.
弱い35で古参の祝費だ。
35 and been here the longest. Imagine being 35 competing with a 14-year-old girl. I mean, the bad blood is gonna be there. Like, there's no way around that.
だもの。反りも合わないわよ。それに元嫁姑だし。
They used to be daughter and mother-in-law? Oh boy. Yeah, this is super messy. I don't want no parts of that. Keep me as far away from this situation as possible. No thanks. That is a shitstorm just brewing.
様の妃という関係だったの。だけど先帝が崩御されたでしょ。先帝の妃は一度出家して、その後今の帝の妃と。
Oh. Oh. Yeah, see, not, no. No, no. See, this is why I am, no.
領主は弱い30、特妃である竜主妃は弱い9つか。政略とはいえ9つで妃とは。
ありえないわよね。9つのお姑さんなんて。
9つの。
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Mother-in-law at 9 years old. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. But it's not okay.
カイロ、助かったわ。またお願い。
はい。
They don't have pocket warmers, so they just gotta freeze. I wonder if she cares enough to extend a hand. She didn't make enough for them, so what is she gonna do?
寒いなら持っておくといい。おい。おい。
Okay, that was a reaction. All right, well, they're apparently afraid of her.
恥をかく次女がいないよう皆に配っているのか。どうも。
俺、リハクって言うからよろしく。
Interesting. Is he trying to make sure that nobody feels left out? I mean, she's already got one, though. She's already been claimed, technically.
大型犬。
それもらったの？見せて見せて。
参加賞ですが。
それだけでは寂しいでしょ。
Aha! See, once again, there's the subtlety. Everybody back there seems to be, they seem to be a little uncomfortable with the fact that their leader here looks at her with such reverence, even though they think she's ugly and not worthy. But y'all are just ugly and you're just mad.
お久しゅうございます。
用紙はこれだけ。リファ様。行きますよ。ごきげんよう。
Haha. Look at them, they mad. Come on, dude, she saved her life. Like, how vindictive can you be? Jesus Christ, man. You ain't even slightly appreciative that this person that you seem to think is ugly and unworthy saved her life? Like, that's not worth anything to you? Jesus Christ.
これは緑葉様。すねるどころじゃないかもね。かんざしどうするの？
I don't think her lady would be upset, but I think it's a point of pride to know that so many people appreciate one of your ladies in waiting. She seems like that type of person to be like, wow, you're very desirable, which means I'm lucky because you work for me.
毒に役の命なんて。
Yeah, oh man, that sucks. That's a really shitty, like, from her perspective, like, since we've gotten this kind of situation from her perspective, it's not that bad. She's an apothecary, she knows she's immune to most poisons. It's like, whatever, business as usual. But when they show it from other food tasters' perspectives, it's just like, I'm just here to die. If somebody wants to kill her, I'm gonna be killed, period. Like, that's what I exist for. is to die in the place of her. Like that's a shitty deal for anybody else that's not an apothecary.
合ってないようなもの。好んで毒を食らうのは私くらいか。どうせならフグがいいな。内臓をうまくスープに忍ばせて、舌先がしびれる感じがたまらないんだよな。
That's what I'm saying. She's the only person who could fucking think this crazy ass shit and actually enjoy ingesting poisons because it. Oh boy, that's such a unique perspective. She's the only one who feels this way, I assure you.
苦手なのか。帝の手前、残すわけにもいかないよね。
She's the one that they were saying was really picky, the young one. She's really picky about what she eats. But she has to do it in front of the emperor or else she will embarrass herself. Oh?
嫌なものを見た。
見たかリハク。やたら威勢のいい毒味役がいるぞ。怯えながら食事する姿なんて見て、何が面白いんだ。
Yeah, dude, I get that sentiment for sure. That wouldn't be very comfortable for me to watch either. Like any of these people could croak at any moment. Like this is not some situation that I would want to be watching.
どれだけうまいんだ。
It's probably poisoned. I'm willing to bet she's having that reaction because it's poison and she's like, oh, that's the stuff. Dude, that's so weird.
これ、毒です。
毒なんて本当なのか。毒味薬は飲んでいただろう。大臣、何を。
ごきげんよう、前司様。
ご機嫌はそっちだろ。
しまった。毒に浮かれてつい笑いかけたみたい。
She did seem very excited about the poison. Oh boy. She's the only person, man, like I said. She can't control it.
何をするのですか。
医務室へ向かう。
毒なら吐き出しました。体に異常もありません。本当はあのまま飲み込みたかったけど、そしたら今頃毒が全身を巡って。
Yeah, oh my god, that is so weird, man. But he's genuinely concerned about her right now. Like I don't think anything bad would have happened to her. I think she knows what her tolerance is, but like, you know, he still cares about her well-being.
両親が強いと言ってください。
お前が出て行った後、本当に毒入りかと飲んで倒れたやつもいるんだぞ。
誰ですか、そのバカは。
大臣だ。おかげで余計大騒ぎになっている。
Yeah, once again, like that's so stupid. You have tasters there specifically to let you know if food is poisonous or not. So one of them tastes it, they say it's poisonous, and the fucking minister's like, I'll be the judge of that. Like, are you retarded? Like, it defeats the whole purpose of the food tasters. What a complete moron. If he dies from this, he deserved it.
遠石で姿を見ないと思ったらそういうことか。でも今なら年相応の青年というかだいぶ幼く見える。こちらの方がまだいいな。
Ah, there it is. There it is. She prefers him like that because like that other part of him feels like an act. Like it feels like something that he does or puts on because he feels like it's necessary or it helps him get what he wants. But this feels like more the real him. And the real him is a lot more likable.
では、話を聞こうか。誰が玉葉妃に毒を盛ったのか。
そのことで連れてきてもらいたい方がいます。
誰だ。
特妃、リーシュ様を呼んでいただけませんか。
Kind of interesting that she is called the virtuous consort, huh? Kind of fascinating that the consort of virtue is the one who seems to be poisoning people. Fascinating that.
じいじ様、私に何のご用でしょう。
このような無粋な場所に
Well, actually, no, wait, no. Is the virtuous one the younger one? I thought the virtuous one was the older one. Sorry, I'm getting them mixed up.
申し訳ありません。お呼び立てしたのはこちらの次女でして。
次女が
Okay. I'm sorry, but is your arm itching by any chance? Because, we definitely know of someone else who was in that situation.
失礼します。やっぱ
どういうことなの？
り人によっては食べられないものがあるんです。かくいう私もそばが食べられません。
毒は平気で食らうのにか？
So she's allergic to fish. Oh, so all of her people that have been taking care of her this whole time has been thinking that she's just been being a brat and refusing to eat things because she's a little asshole, when in reality, she's literally allergic to it. Once again, the negligence of ignorance. It's just the negligence and ignorance, I think I should say.
これは好き嫌い以前の問題です。今回はジンマシンで済みましたが、時に呼吸困難を引き起こします。知っていて与えたのなら、毒を盛るのと同じこと。
God, how much gross negligence is going on in this place? It is baffling how much life-threatening negligence is happening. How many lives have been lost due to ignorance in this place? Holy crap. So y'all been holding this really negative attitude towards her and treating her like trash because of an allergy? Y'all been looking down on her and talking shit about her behind her back because she's allergic to something. Good lord.
しかし、一つ間違えれば、遺憾であろうと対処できないこと。命に関わる問題であること。夢忘れないようにしてください。
I love when she gets serious, man. I love when she gets serious and puts these people in their place. I mean, there's a half of me that's just like, okay, they don't know, and it's ignorance. You know what I mean? Like they're just ignorant about the situation, and they have their preconceived notions that fuel how they really feel about it, and you know they act accordingly. But like that excuse can only go so far. You being ignorant can only go so far. When it becomes a point to where your ignorance is putting people's lives in danger, then at that point I'm not accepting any fucking excuses. Like I'm not accepting any excuses at that point.
では、配膳の者が間違えたというのか。
一階の次女には分かりません。
これくらいは答えてくれ。狙われたのは特費、リーシュ費ということだな。
他の皿に毒が入っていなければ。
そうか。
Man, she's really good at her job for sure. I know it just baffles him, you know, how capable she can be in a lot of these situations, and they don't really understand how valuable she is around here. Like she is extremely valuable around here for sure.
やはり関わりがあるのでしょう。先ほどの次女、やけどの跡はありませんでしたが。
一体誰が。
Well, there's still a mystery there. There's still some uncertainty going on here. We don't really know exactly what's going on or who's behind whatever that attempt was, but it seems to me that there's definitely more to it than what just took place here. So I don't know. But fortunately, the girls, her ladies in waiting might ease up on her a bit now that they understand that her food preferences aren't preferences, she literally cannot eat certain things because it will probably kill her. So maybe that'll straighten them out a little bit. It's kind of baffling though. Like I get it. Times were different back then, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't really know what time period this takes place in, but you know, just not a lot of information around. A lot of people just didn't really know what certain things was, or you know, much about food allergies and stuff like that. So it's a little unfair for me to just expect people to know. But it's just like, you know, basic common sense and putting two and two together. It ain't that difficult. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be more to it than just whatever you think it is. Sometimes doing a little bit of investigation and using critical thinking skills can go a long way. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys on the next one.
羽ばた